People of all sizes, large and little, ladies and gentlemen, and folks somewhere in the middle, welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi, joined today by my sweet sibling, Ice Ice Bubbie.
Hello.
We are back with some more Horizon Forbidden West. Last time we learned how to fly. We killed Renala.
Regala.
Is that what her name is?
Renala.
Wait, who's Renala? That feels like a real name. No. Maybe not in this game, but somewhere else.
Oh, sorry, Ronaldinho.
Okay, we slayed the demon Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
And here we are now.
Soccer demon Ronaldinho.
Grand soccer demon Ronaldinho.
Oh my god. Off to a great start. Yeah, let's go do this one side quest. Because we said we would.
I think it was this one, first to fly.
Yeah. Yes.
We're probably gonna have to fight a Stormbird. Well, here we go.
Alright, well, hit it, Fergie. Let's take our Stormbird and fight that Stormbird or whatever the fuck we
don't
fly.
have a Stormbird.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
Let's take our fucking, you know...
We have a Parakeet.
Our fucking Volkswagen Jetta and go find their goddamn, like, Hummer or whatever.
Jetta?
Sorry, a fucking Honda Civic.
I think a Honda Civic would be better than a Jetta in terms of, like...
And then I'm going back to the example of a Jetta. That's fair.
Sorry, I'm running through here real fast because I wanted to
Like
make sure that we were stocked up.
Jonathan's 2003 Honda Civic is still in their family. Because his mom drove it until he needed a car. He started driving... Okay, hang on, I gotta do some math. I mean, 2012, for example, when he started driving. And then in 2018, so 6 years later, he handed it off to his grandma. So, and it was in still basically perfect shape.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Civic for you.
So, like...
Silence, shut the fuck up.
You're in my fucking house. Yeah, that's right, we're past the minute mark so I can say it. You're my goddamn fucking house, you bitch-ass hoe.
We were already full on our stuff.
That's fine. That's okay. Precautious. You know what would have happened if you didn't check? We wouldn't have been full of our stuff, and we're fighting the Stormbird like, we don't have fire arrows, or whatever the fuck.
They ask you if you're okay. And
yeah. You actually no, before you go back out, probably check what Stormbirds are weak to. We fought them before, right?
That is a good point.
So
I'm looking for my fucking berries. Here we go.
So just like go
This
ahead.
isn't my room.
Oh, it's their love nest.
I'm so bad at this organization. Just bungle into rooms like, is this where I sleep?
It's like a millionaire walking into a mansion and being like, was this right? Like all their friends and like servants and shit are in their house and they're like, is that where I sleep? Like you just don't live in your house enough.
Okay. Let's see. Because you're right. We almost certainly are going to fight a Stormbird. We may as well...
Like, do yourself the favor of checking, like, what is it weak to? That way when you get there, you're not like, oh, I haven't okay, perfect. Acid damage.
And plasma.
And you got plenty of acid.
Yeah, we got acid damage. It would be dope if we had, like, a decent bow that did plasma damage. I don't really want to invest in a bunch of stuff right now.
I feel like Regalas would.
You might be right. Oh, but it's a sharp shot bow.
That's right.
Remember we found that out where it was like, yeah, it's cool, but it requires you to, like, really, like, nail it down.
Yeah. Now, where's our Jetta?
Oh yeah, I guess we should just fly there, huh?
I mean, you may as well. I'm gonna God. It's still jarring.
Sorry,
though.
did you not want to go on the Jetta?
It's like the Jetta runs you over.
That is true.
But then you do that cool, like, slide over the hood, like, and then you're like, let me just, and then you get in and go.
It's like you know those videos that a bunch of, like, idiot kids started uploading where they're like, I'm gonna jump over this car that's driving at me. It's like you do that, get hit by the car, but the sunroof is open.
So you fall in.
So you do end up in the car, but at what cost?
Right. And then you drive yourself into the hospital.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, presumably you wouldn't fall in the driver's seat.
I guess the person then drives you to the hospital. I wouldn't.
New York?
If you made me hit you with my car, I am not having that level of mercy.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Brutal.
I will pull over and you will pay for the damages first. Or we will sort it out because I'm not going to jail for hitting you with my car. None of this to be taken out of context, please. Thank you. Which, speaking of that, I found out like a month ago that one of my ex-coworkers no longer works there, fucking ran over somebody at the hospital.
Wow.
Which doesn't shock me because she
I mean, that is the best place to run over somebody, huh?
She is a garbage driver. It does not shock me. Or actually, let me clarify. It shocked me, but it was like of all people, yes, her. But I'm like, I can't believe she got away with it with zero legal repercussions.
Yeah, that's wild.
She ran over somebody who works at the hospital, like a nurse or a tech or something, and the person just like walked it off.
That's
like she
wild.
was like, "Are you okay? Do you need medical attention?" And they were like, "No, I'm okay. It's okay."
No, I can't afford it.
I'm like,
despite
that's
working at this hospital.
Insane. I in no way would I'd be like, yeah, actually, you're gonna walk me in there, tell them what the fuck you did, and you're gonna pay for every goddamn penny of exams I have done today. Damn. This is the same woman who, like, fell asleep while driving and drove into her field with her kids in the back. Their kids were like yelling, like, "What? Wake up! What the fuck?" You know. So like,
incredible.
Absolute, like, garbage driver, and not in a funny way. Because I feel like sometimes people are like, "Oh, I'm bad at driving," and it's like, no.
I feel like that stops being funny when you're like not 17.
Right, and like, I'm not a bad driver, but I'm like overly safe to the point that I then go in the bad direction. Like, I'm too hesitant because I try to be safe, and that gets me into trouble. But like, do I go out of my way to be unsafe? Absolutely not.
Right.
So. He has laid down, and then he curled his little feet in, and it was so cute.
Right, I don't know if I mentioned my sweet puppy son
Oh yeah, so sorry.
With us.
How rude of us.
I might have mentioned it. It's just, it's been more than 2 minutes, so it's out of my mind.
I don't think you did, but I could be wrong.
This is the mountain we want to know closer to the storm.
Oh yeah, no, she's fully dead. For some reason, I thought maybe she was alive. I can't believe
Did
we
I
didn't
take
break her
fall
ankle.
damage from that?
Oh,
I think
maybe
I
you did. Yeah, stay put. Stay put, Jetta. That's your name now, by the way.
Into Farika's armor. There must be more. I don't like the sound of that.
That was our. No, that wasn't ours. Okay,
It
nice.
must be the Stormbird that killed Farika. It's weak to acid.
How shocking, Stormbird.
Yep.
Oh, I thought the game had fucked up.
Nope. Trying to see if there's anything we want. The storm cannon.
Sure.
Cool. It will remove an attack from it.
I can't believe it didn't see you.
I'm in the bush. That's all it takes.
Oh, he's curled up even cuter. Oh gosh.
Gee, honey.
Like when he curls up in on himself and then kind of like hugs himself, it's like,
Oh, that would have been a good shot. Okay.
it's alright.
Alright, let me see.
I'm sure it's got a flight pattern, so.
That's what I'm about to check. Come on. What is the point of the focus? No! Clearly not. Like, I'm right on it. I don't think it actually...
Doesn't it have like a pattern it wants to detect? Oh wait, it
Oh,
does,
wait,
it
yeah,
does.
it's just really hard to see. In fact, there it is. Okay. It'll be coming up this way at some point.
Yeah. Let me just have your bow.
Have it preloaded, ready to go.
You hit its dick. Which I'm sure is still debilitating. There you go. Oh, but didn't do shit. How rude.
How many times do I have to hit the storm cannon for it to actually do
Yeah,
something?
because I will say, you've hit it. Hey. Hey, Stormburr, how many looks does it take to get to the center of your storm cannon? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, well, we couldn't see it. Oh, well, it's down at least. Oh, and it hit a rock, too. Collision! Collision.
This is why this game sucks to me, personally. Did it actually drop the cannon?
I don't know. We couldn't see it.
Nope,
Oh,
not
that's
you.
your friend. That's Jetta.
Is that its name now?
I said that before, yes. We can rethink its name if we'd like. It's either Honda Civic or Jetta.
Bro, if you don't tell me shit... This is the worst game I've ever played.
Gather that green shine.
I mean, I deserve it, don't I?
Not right now, not this second.
I hate you personally.
We did know this would be terrible. Just hit it with some acid arrows.
I guess the storm cannon's gone. I just don't know
Yeah.
where. Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright, now
It's
we
over
can...
for you, bitch.
Now
Now the
you're
real
dead.
fight begins.
Never mind the 3 times you knocked me down. Fuck, 4.
Listen, you ain't gonna worry about that.
Never mind the fact that you yanked my cane away from me several times.
Stop that.
Alright.
That's not really what I wanted, but okay.
Sure. A band-aid's worth of damage.
Can you knock it off, actually?
Can you calm down? Look at how terrible you look right now. You look like that shitty shade of yellow they use for shiny Pokemon sometimes.
The worst.
Only,
not.
only second to the fucking shade of green they use for Pokemon sometimes. That's right, fall. Don't. That's the opposite.
Hey, that's so far away, dog.
Not so far.
Hey, I did hit you, though.
I did smack you a couple times.
Not my chance.
Jetta, no!
Much for there's my chance.
I know, right? Like, well, no, not actually if our bird takes that chance away from us. Apparently.
Well, I don't think it was stunned or anything. I think it just, like,
Well,
chilled for a minute. Okay, so yeah. So it's already succumbing to acid damage, so there's no point in hitting it with more acid damage until that wears off. Now
so it wears off immediately after you say that out loud.
well, I was reading the tooltip, basically.
No, no shots left, then how are we gonna party? Oh god. I don't know if I've ever told this story on mic. Because you know what I'm about to talk about.
Probably.
Yeah. So, my high school best friend, one of my high school best friends anyway, I toward like junior and senior year, I was more likely to be cool with like the cool kids, but I still wasn't like, I'm gonna hang out with you outside of school or anything like that, you know? Like we weren't like, yep, we were cool in classes or whatever, it's fine. My high school best friend, however, I think toward the end of our schooling did get a little more like closer to some people who were like in theater with us, who were close then to somebody else who was then close to a cool kid or something. Like friend of a friend of a friend, but still, it's high school, who cares? It counts. So she went to a party in high school. And, you know, there was underage drinking.
Because of course it was.
Because of course it was. It was a high school party. And this was happening at somebody's house whose like parents were out of town because, you know, high school. And this was what I was told, again, by her, because she was there. They were doing shots, and they were yelling, like, the song Shots was popular at that time. Very popular.
Because of course it was.
Because of course it was. So they were, I think the song was either playing or they were just, like, singing it. And as they're doing this, and the adult neighbor comes to the door, so of course everybody goes dead silent. Except this one guy who was cool with, who, by the way, like, fucking thriving. That guy is, like, a marine biologist who goes, like, everywhere in the world. Like, absolutely fucking good for you, man. I'm not gonna name drop you, but, like, hell yeah. I know because I follow him on Instagram, and I'm like, good for you. And so they're like, you know, shots. And as the adult walks in, everybody stops, and he realizes, like, oh shit, this adult just walked in. Like, how do I pass this off as something school related? And he just goes, Boston Massacre, like, as a follow-up to Shots. And they try to justify it as like, yeah, we're just studying history. The adult, they learned, did not give a shit. Like, this was an adult neighbor who was, like, checking in on them. But once they found out what was going on, yeah, whatever, anyway, and then left. And then they kept partying and drinking and fucking and doing everything. But, like, that was that guy's cover for yelling Shots. Is, well, you know where there was a lot of shots? Boston Massacre. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Really unhinged.
I mean, quick thinking. Like, was it amazing and effective? No. Was it funny? Yeah.
It occurs to me that the last time we fought one of these is when you were talking about the Nutbuster sword.
Oh, no. You know, maybe that's why it went better last time, because we were talking about that. I wish I didn't have the Nutbuster conversation in my head so I could relive it again for the first time.
Yeah.
Ailey, I need you to stop doing that toddler thing toddlers do when they get their face out of water and then, like, they do their face like that. Like, she keeps doing that, and I know it's cold. Don't at me. But, like, oh god, that was ugly. I'm like, please quit doing that and focus up and just beat the thing up, please. Like, the last thing you should be thinking about is, oh, my face is cold. Like, there's a bird. A big one. Not ours. Not our ride.
I think he's gonna die, but I kind of wanted to die closer.
I know, like, don't die over the edge where I can't get your things. You come here? You come here?
This way. Wait, where'd you go?
Oh, there you
Found
are.
you.
I think it found us. Oh no.
Got
Fuck
you.
you.
The Stormbird. Show me a bit of armor. Watch the machine.
Alright. Time to look for more armor pieces.
Wonder if my focus can show me anything.
Looks like there's something here.
Perhaps.
Well, it's not armor, but it's
Perhaps.
something.
It's something.
Perhaps.
Per those chaps over there saying there's things over here.
God, have you seen that one fucking video of the person reading a terrible I think college essay.
I have not, and next time you can tell me more about it.
Sounds good. Next time at Tsushimi's house. Armor and essays. Later.
Bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for it, na na na.